Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. And very good morning to all the pupils. Right, for today we are going to learn about grammar. Okay, we are going to learn about grammar past continuous. Okay, grammar of today is past continuous tense. Right, and our learning objectives are, okay, by the end of this lesson, you will learn, belajar or revise atau mengulang kaji the past continuous. Okay, and you will learn or revise a set of adverbs. Okay, adverb. What is adverb? Do you still remember what is adverb? Apakah itu adverb? Okay, kata what? Okay, if it is, what about this one? Is this adverb? Kata sifat? Okay, no. Kata sifat, it is not adverb. Okay, it's okay. We will look at these later on for you to know what is adverb. For kata sifat, it is adjective, if you still remember. Okay, adjective is kata sifat. Okay, but for adverbs, okay, you will see what we are going to learn about the adverb, okay, together with the past continuous tense. Right, so this is what we are going to learn today. Right, let's continue. Okay, for our learning today, before we go through the page, anyway, it will be on page 32, this grammar. Alright, in the Pulse textbook, you can look at page 32. Right, page 32 here. Right, now let's look at this sentence. I would like you to correct this sentence. Right, tuliskan the correct, yang betul punya sentence. Okay, I want you to correct this sentence. It is not correct in order. Dia punya susunan adalah tidak betul. Right? If you remember our last lesson, we actually had read about an MP3 player with Sophie, if you still remember. Alright? That's our last lesson. Now, let's look at these words. Okay? Around, di sekeliling, Sophie. Sophie is the name, Sophie. And satu, neck, leher, was, telah. Okay, this is past tense, was. MP3 player, pemain MP3. Wearing, sedang memakai. Her, dia. Her is dia untuk perempuan. Okay, dia untuk perempuan. Now, I would like you to try to make the correct sentence. How do you want to make the correct sentence from this? Okay. So, what about this one? The first one. How you want to do it? So, we can write, so, Sophie, and then, was. Was what? Sophie telah wearing, telah memakai. Sophie was wearing what? And satu, MP3 player. Okay. Satu, pemain MP3. Around, di sekeliling her neck. Okay. So this is the answer for this one. Alright, let me make it a little bit small so that you can see. So this is the answer for this, right? For this sentence. Sophie was wearing an MP3 player around her neck. What does it needs to do with our lesson today? Now, I would like you to look at the word was and wearing. As you know, and I told you just now, we are going to learn about past continuous. Past is yang sudah lampau. Continuous is when you see the word ing here. Apabila kamu melihat perkataan yang ada ing di belakang dia, itu menunjukkan sedang berlaku. Okay, continuous, sedang berlaku. But why is it the first one here is was, teacher? Kenapa mula-mula ni was? Kenapa dekat sini ing kan sedang berlaku. Ing is now. Okay, let me tell you how you want to know. Okay, verb. Sorry, let's choose another. Okay, verb. Okay, what is verb again? Verb is kata kerja, right? So, in order for you to know, verb will tell you about time. Verb ianya memberitahu kamu tentang masa. Okay, where do you want to know about the verb masa? Okay, as you know, Sophie, this is the subject. Okay, Sophie is our subject. Subjek kita. Okay, apa-apa saja yang kita dalam satu ayat, in one sentence, if you actually focus on that subject, so we call it a subject. Normally in the sentence, the first one we call it a subject, right? And then the second one, it will be verb. Okay, these are verbs. This verb, right? And the next one, an MP3 player around her neck. This is the object, right? If you still remember, okay, about subject to verb agreement, all right? So the subject verb agreement says that in one sentence you will have a subject and you will have a verb. Okay, that is what we call as the SVA, or the subject verb agreement. Now let's look back at our lesson. Teacher, again the question is, teacher, how can I know that it is the past continuous? Now let's see, past continuous. How do I know that this is a sentence of past continuous? So I will just write it like this for past continuous. Now, as I said just now, for verb, you will, in a sentence, you will see maybe one and two verbs. So how many verbs here? One verb and two verbs. Now, the first verb always tell you the time. Okay, the first verb always tell you the time. Verb yang pertama, kata kerja yang pertama selalu akan memberitahu kamu tentang masa. Okay, masa apa? Masa yang kamu tengah bercakap. For example, this is past continuous, right? Our subject today, apa yang kita tengah belajar sekarang ni past continuous kan? Okay, jadi untuk kamu tahu, kalau past continuous, mula-mula sekali past tense. So, meaning yang mula-mula ni was. Was is past tense. Okay, it's sama. So, this is past tense yang telah berlaku pada masa lampau. Jadi, perkataan ini, ayat ini telah menjadi pada masa lampau. Okey, tapi teacher, kenapa pula ada continuous? Teacher kata continuous ni ianya adalah untuk yang sedang berlaku. Yang tadi ini ing. Okey, so this is the thing. Untuk pengetahuan kamu, for your information, for continuous, which is ing here. Okay, ing ianya sedang berlaku. Sedang berlaku. Okay, sedang berlaku pada bila? sedang berlaku pada masa lampau tersebut. Okey, pada masa lampau ini. Nampak tak? Okey, contoh. Contohnya inilah. Sophie sedang memakai. Was wearing. Okey, sedang memakai bila? Sedang memakai pada masa lampau tersebut. Okey, ini dia. Was wearing. So this is past continuous. Okay, I hope my simple explanation of this sentence will make you understand about what we are going to learn today. Okay? Alright. Let's continue. For our page. Now let's look at page 32 here. I would like you to look at the first one here. Okay? Grammar past continuous. For the first one, first question, copy and complete. Okay? Salin dan lengkapkan. Okay, I want you to copy and complete. Salin ini. Okay, table. Table meaning, table adalah ni, this one table. Table ni, ini, this one. Okay, jadual. With the past, dengan past continuous form of rain, sit and listen. Okay, apa maksud dia tu? Okey, maksud dia kamu perlu salin jadual ini dan completekan. Complete means isikan tempat kosong. Isikan tempat kosong ni, ini dan ini. Okey, isikan tempat kosong dengan rain. What is rain? Rain is hujan. Okey. Sit. Sit means duduk. And listen. Listen means dengar. So, when you copy this in your notebook, and then you fill in this one. Okay, in the table, di dalam jadual ini. Okay. Let's look. Affirmative. Affirmative tu apa? Okay, affirmative ni maksud dia positif. Okay. Yang positif. Ayat yang betul dan ayat yang positif. Okay. I, he, she, saya, dia lelaki dan dia perempuan, or it, ia. Okay. Was going for a walk. Right? Was going. Telah pergi, sedang pergi, tetapi di dalam past tense. Maknanya yang telah berlaku pada masa lampau. Okay, was going for a walk. Okay, for a walk, pergi berjalan-jalan. Alright. And then, next, look at this one. Kami, kamu, mereka, we, you, they. Okay, what? What is the verb that you want to put here? Okay, look again at this one. Is it rain? Is it sit? Or is it listen? Which one that you want to write here? Under a tree. Di bawah sepohon pokok. So, what's the answer here? So, you need to write. Okay. So, logically, what? Okay. Sit. Secara logiknya, di sini kamu perlu letak sit. Okay. Now, and then let's look at negative. What does it mean by negative here? Meaning, ayat yang menunjukkan perkataan itu, ayat itu menunjukkan yang tidak betul, negatif. For example, kalau positif was, okay. Kalau dia negatif, weren't. Okay, yang tidak. Or were is for banyak, were. Kalau was is untuk singular. Okay, satu. Alright. So, let's see. I, saya, he, dia lelaki, she, dia perempuan, it, ia, binatang atau benda. Okay, I, he, she, it. Okay, what you want to put here? To music. Ke music. Okay. So again, you look at here. Is it rain? Is it sit? Or is it listen? We already did sit just now. Kita dah letakkan sit tadi dekat nombor 1. So sit tu dah bukan. So it's either rain or listen. Okay, which one do you think the answer is? Alright. For example, he. Kalau mendengar. Okay, listen. Betul tak? Is it correct? He listen to music. Do you think it is correct? To make your answer correct, you need to put S here. Kena letak S dekat listen sini. Kerana, okay, itu adalah he. She pun kena ada S, listens. Why? Because he and she, singular subjects. Okay. Singular subject takes singular verb. Alright, so singular subject takes singular verbs. Singular verb, kita perlu tambah S. Okay. Okay, next. Okay, the next one, number 3. Okay. And then, let's look at here. Before we go to the 3, number 3, the questions, look at this one. We, you, they. Kami, kamu, mereka. Kami, kamu, mereka, it is plural. Okay, plural tu maksud dia apa? Plural tu maksud dia banyak. Okay, plural maksud dia banyak. Alright. So, if it is plural, that's why you see, itulah sebab dia kenapa kamu nampak kita menggunakan plural di situ. Okay, were. Tapi kalau betul, if it is affirmative, kita guna were. But this is negative. Jadi, bila negative, that's why kita menggunakan not. Okay, tapi kenapa dia and the apostrophe 3? And apostrophe T, this is apostrophe. Okay, bermaksud ini singkatan kepada perkataan not. Okay. Again, bagaimana kita tahu ini adalah past continuous? Kita tahu dia past continuous sebab were, dia adalah past tense. Continuous, ing, yang ini. So, itulah kita panggil dia sebagai past continuous. Okay, now let's look at the questions. Alright, questions. Bagaimana kita nak membuat soalan dengan past continuous? Okay, apabila kita nak buat soalan, okay, so kita akan tengok balik. Okay, nombor 3. Nombor 3 ni, jadi yang tinggal perkataannya ni kita dah guna. Perkataan listen pun kita dah guna tadi. So adalah yang tinggal adalah rain. Okay, hujan. Now, macam mana kita nak buat soalan ni, teacher? How do we do question for this? Okay, you know that we need to use the word rain. Hujan. Jadi kita nak bertanya, hujan. Okay. So, if it is past, kita kena gunakan was di hadapan. So, dekat sini, kita akan mengguna was. Okay. Nampak tak? Okay. Nampak Nampak dekat sini ada satu titik-titik-titik. Satu lagi titik-titik-titik dekat sini. Alright. So, 1, 2. 1 and 2. So, the answer here, kalau negatif, kalau yang question past, kita kena tulis was. Okay, was, lepas tu it, lepas tu rain. Macam mana kita nak cakap ni? Okay, kita dah tahu dia rain. Tapi kita nak jadikan rain tu continuous. We want to make that rain continuous tense. So, when you see here was, Okay, look at this, was, and then going, right? So, how about this one? So, the question is raining. So, again, I will tell you the answer is how. Okay, the answer is was. To make a question is was it raining? So this is the answer for exercise 3. Okay, that's how you want to do it. For not exercise 3, for this question. Okay, so do you understand? I hope you understand, right? Now, let's look at the short answers. Bagaimana untuk kita menjawab dengan ringkas untuk soalan ini? Okay, for example, the question just now, was it raining? Okay, was it raining? So, apa kita nak jawab? What do we answer? Yes. Okay, sekiranya betul, yes, it was. Kenapa? Cuba tengok kenapa was ni dia boldkan? Kenapa dia besarkan? Kenapa dia hitamkan? Sebab soalan is was. Jadi jawapan pun kita kena guna was. Okay, hope you understand. If it is not, kalau dia tidak betul, no. Okay, they were not. That is untuk plural. Kalau kita gunakan plural, macam tadi soalan dia, was it raining tu singular. Jadi sebab itulah kita gunakan dia was. Was tu untuk singular. Alright. Now, let's look at, I hope you understand, for the first exercise we did this. Now, let's look at exercise number 2. Macam mana kita nak buat dengan latihan yang kedua ni. Okay, read the table. Baca table ni lagi sekali. Okay. And choose the correct words dan pilih. Okay, pilih perkataan yang betul. Okay, to complete rules untuk melengkapkan rule A dan B. A dan B. Okay. Let's look at this. Kita gunakan past continuous untuk bercakap tentang actions in progress. Aksi yang sedang dalam progress. Progress maksud dia di sini adalah yang sedang berlaku. Or ataupun adakah kita menggunakan past continuous yang telah membuatkan yang completed actions. Completed actions meaning yang dah lengkap, aksi yang dah habis. Alright? Or B. We form, kita membuatkan ayat untuk past continuous was, were, tambah the what. Again, tengok balik apa yang teacher terangkan tadi. You need to look back at what I explained just now. Right? See here? Okay, past continuous. Alright. So, if it is past, for example, was, and then continuous must have ing. Okay. Now, this one, see? What about infinitive? Do you know what is infinitive? Do you still remember what is infinitive? Ingat lagi tak infinitive tu apa? Right? Infinitive, it is base form. Okay, what is base form? Okay, base form tu kata dasar. Okay, if you understand or still remember. Alright. So, that's number 2. Okay, after you finish number 2, let's look at how you want to do exercise 3. Okay, read the spelling rules on page 39. Then, write the ing form on the verbs in the box. Okay, kamu perlu tengok muka surat 39. Okay, dan tuliskan ing form. Tuliskan apakah bentuk ing untuk verbs di bawah, di dalam kotak ini. Untuk verb. Okay, again, what is verbs? Remember, verb is kata kerja. Okay. Okay, or action words. Kata kerja. Kita guna kita punya physical, kita punya badan, kita buat sesuatu. That's why itu salah satu macam mana kita nak tahu itu adalah verb atau kata kerja. Right? Now, let's look at tell. Tell. Tell means beritahu. So, you use your mouth. Beritahu menggunakan mulut. For example, teacher. Siti Nurhaliza is here in our school. For example. So, you tell menggunakan mulut. So, that's why this is the verb. Now, it says you need to change the word ing. I will give you example for tell. Alright. So, if it is tell, okay, and then you want to put ing, the answer is like this, telling. Okay, so the answer for tell is telling. Okay, telling. That's how you want to do this exercise. Next, what about do? What does it mean by do? Okay, do maksud dia buat. So, how you want to do it? Do and then plus ing. Okay, so the answer is this one, doing. Right? Hope you understand. I want you to try to do for this word lie. Lie here meanings baring, bukannya menipu. There is one more meaning. Ada satu lagi maksud daripada dengan lie. Lie here means baring. What about get? Get here means dapat. Okay. What about come? Okay, you know come? Mari. Okay, or datang. Okay. And the last one. Run is lari. Okay, so I want you to use all of these to plus ing. Okay. So, it's very easy. I hope you can do this for exercise 3. Okay. Now, let's look at how you want to do the exercise 4. Okay. Exercise 4. What were they doing? Apakah yang mereka sedang buat pada masa lampau? Or dalam bahasa Melayu kita panggil apa yang mereka buat tu? Like that. Okay. But in English, what were they doing? Kenapa kita gunakan were dekat sini? Sebab they itu mereka is plural. Plural is kata. Plural is what? What is plural? Not kata. Plural is bilangan yang banyak, lebih daripada satu. Okay, that's why kita gunakan perkataan were. That's why we use were. Okay, to ask this question. Right? Write complete questions and answer. Jadi, tuliskan jawapan dan soalan yang lengkap. Okay. Now, let's look at the example. Okay. Dalam soalan ini, in this example, he ski is the question. Okay. Ini adalah untuk membuat soalan. This is questions. Okay. And then, here, ice skate, you need to make it as the answer. Okay. Example, sebagai contoh, tengok di sini. Okay, this one, the question. Questions. Okay, remember we did these questions for this one. So, this is how you want to do this. Alright? Okay. So, and then after that, you need to make the answer. For example, the question is, was he skiing? That's why in the previous question exercise, disebabkan itu kita buat soalan 3 ini untuk tambahkan ing. Because we are doing continuous. Tengok ni jawapan dia, soalan dia. Was skiing. That's why it is in order for you untuk membantu kamu untuk membuat soalan ni. Alright. So, sekiranya jawapan tu negatif, this is the negative answer. No, tidak. He was tu past tense. Tidak. Lepas tu kena ada not. Okay, ini adalah short form. Okay. Kalau he was ice skating. Dia sedang bermain skate ice. Right? Tetapi walaupun dia sedang bermain itu, tapi ianya adalah di masa lampau. Okay, that's why we call it as past continuous. Right? That's what we are learning today. That's what we are learning now. Okay? So, let's look at exercise 1 here. Question number 1. We will do it together for this one. After this, I want you to try to do number 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 on your own. Selepas teacher bagi cara bagaimana nak buat soalan nombor 1, kamu boleh buat sendiri soalan yang lain dengan sendiri. Okay? Ingat, kita nak buat soalan dan jawapan. Soalan dan jawapan. Soalan dan jawapan. Okay. Let's look at this question. Nombor 1. They swim in the sea. Macam mana kita nak buat soalan? Tengok dekat dia punya subject. Macam yang teacher cakap tadi, look at the subject. The subject is the person or apa yang kita fokuskan. Okay, the subject here dekat soalan ini adalah they, she, they, it, he, she. Ini adalah subjek. Okey. Apabila kita dah tahu subjek kita ni singular ke plural. Okey. Kalau yang they ni, okey. They mereka. So plural. Kalau she singular. Kalau they plural. Kalau it singular. Satu. Singular satu. He singular. Kalau she singular. Singular means satu. Okay, kenapa penting? Why is it important that we need to know whether the subject is plural or singular? Kenapa penting? Why? Because we want to make the question. Remember this one? Was. He. Okay, teacher ulang sekali lagi. Soalan dia adalah was he. Was adalah singular sebab he satu orang. Singular. That's why the question is, was he skiing? Adakah dia sedang bermain ski? So, now let's look at number 1. They swim in the sea. So, macam mana kita nak tahu? Was, okay, adalah singular. Kalau plural, kita guna were. If plural, we use were. So, the first one, the answer is were. And then kita ambil balik. We take this. Were they. Remember, we are learning past continuous. Jadi, past kita dah ada. We already have past here. Past tense kita dah ada. So, kita nak guna continuous. So, swim ni kita kena tukar jadi continuous. So, apa dia? They were they swimming. Were they swimming? Were they swimming? So, is why ing ini continuous. So, kita nak sure kita betul ke tak buat soalan tu. Kita tengok. Okay, were ing. Were ni past teacher cakap tadi. And then ing ni teacher cakap dia sedang berlaku continuous. Oh, okay, betul lah ni. Okay. So, were they swimming? Okay, but is it correct? Okay. Ada lagi. In the sea. Okay, so you need to continue. Okay, write this question. Were they swimming in the sea? Alright. So, this is the answer for your question number 1. Don't forget, if it is question, you need to put your question mark here. Jangan lupa tanda soal. Okay, that is how you want to do question for question 1. Okay. Now, That is the question. So how you want to answer? Okay. Right. So if it is no, you need to say no. And then comma. See comma, no, comma. This one is he. So this one is they. So you need to write no, they, see, wasn't. Was is for was. Tapi kalau soalan dia were. So no, they were. Past tapi dia negative sebab no. That's why kita kena letak not. Like this. So don't forget your full stop. Okay, your full stop. So this is how you answer if it is negative. Okay, I hope you understand on how to make exercise number 4. Okay, exercise 4. So I want you to do number 2 until number 6. Okay. Now, you need to do this one as well. Number 5, complete. Lengkapkan Tom's email. Email daripada Tom. Ini adalah email daripada Tom. Okay, how you want to know? Okay, email ni Tom dia, nama dia dekat bawah. Okay, kepada siapa? To Emma. To Emma. Okay, with the past continuous form. Okay, dengan menggunakan past continuous dengan verbs in bracket. Bracket tu ini. Ini. Okay, bracket. These are the brackets. Okay. Jadi, you need to write. Let's do number 1 together. Okay. Walk. Okay, walk here. Apakah continuous untuk walk? Walk. Continuous untuk walk? Ingat tak? Continuous is apa tadi? Sedang berlaku. So, you need to ing, walking. Okay, ini adalah walking. So, continuous dah ada. Okay, walking. Macam mana dengan past? Okay, kalau past, kita nak letak apa? Is it was? Is it were? Macam mana? Okay, cuba tengok subjek dia tadi. Ini I. So, kalau I satu orang. So, kalau satu orang, ianya adalah was. So, macam mana kita nak jawab soalan ni? How you want to answer this? So, the answer is was walking. Okay, was walking. Right? So, the answer for number 1 is was walking. Okay. Ini adalah cerita. Okay, saya sedang berjalan home, ke rumah, daripada sekolah. Right. So, I want you to try to do exercise 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. How you want to do it? Okay, try to do on your own. Cari sendiri, buat sendiri. Cari sendiri apakah maksud semua ni dengan dictionary. Sekiranya kamu tidak tahu, if you don't know. Okay. Now, let's look at this one. Adverbs. Okay. Do you still remember apa yang tadi kita akan belajar? Menggunakan adverb. Okay. Adverb, salah satunya cara untuk kita tahu ianya adalah adverb atau tidak. Okay. Is kita tengok dia ada macam ini belakang dia. ly. Ly dengan nya. Dengan apanya? For example, the sun, matahari itu was shining ni. Okay, was tu past. This one continuous. So, was shining. Okay, sedang bersinar brightly. Ingat lagi teacher cakap tadi brightly. Li maksudnya dengan apanya. So, dengan brightnya. Bright tu maksudnya terang. Jadi, terangnya. Okay. So, look at here. We use adjective. Kita menggunakan adjective. Ingat tak adjective tu apa tadi? Kata sifat. Okay. What is kata sifat? Okay, for example, This one gambar apple. This is an apple. Okay, normally apple warna merah. So if you are describing, sekiranya kamu sedang memberitahu atau menerangkan tentang sesuatu, warna ke, saiz ke, itu ke, besar ke, kecil ke, alright. So you describe, kamu menerangkan. That is we call as adjectives. Okay. So jadi adverb ini adalah penerangan or terang. No, I will write. Okay, adverb. So jadi maksud adverb ni adalah dia menerangkan tentang adjective. Okay, that's why we call it as adverb. So lagi sekali teacher terangkan apa itu adverb. Adverb is ianya menerangkan tentang adjektif, kata sifat. That's why selalunya kalau adverb kita akan ada ly. Selalunya lah. Itu yang simple dia. Macam mana kamu nak faham apa itu adverbs. Okay. Now let's continue to look at the explanation tentang penerangan tentang adverb ini. Okay. Yang pertama tadi, lagi sekali, we use adjective. Kita menggunakan kata sifat untuk memberitahu kita, untuk menerangkan kita, untuk memberitahu kita lebih lanjut, more about nouns. Okay, tentang noun. Adjective, noun. Okay, adjective menerangkan dengan kata nama. But adverb kita menerangkan verb. Kita terangkan kata sifat. Verb is kata kerja. Okay. Right. It was a bright sunny day. Okay, and another one is the sun was shining brightly. Now, let's look at exercise 6. How you want to do this? Okay, together with the adverb. So, remember for our lesson today, we will use the adverb as well in making the past continuous tense. Okay. Now, look at study guide on page 39. Tengok dekat section study guide dekat muka surat 39. Then copy. Kemudian kamu kena salin and complete the table. This is the table. Okay, jadual with the adverbs. Okay, dengan kata sifat. Okay, of the adjectives in the box. Okay, ni adverb dia. Dengan dia punya adjective. Adjective dia dekat sini. Ni adverb dia. Ingat adverb tu dia akan ada ly di belakang dia. See here? Like this. Alright. So this is for regular verb. Okay. Ini adalah untuk kata sifat. Sorry, not kata sifat. This untuk kata kerja yang regular, yang normal. Regular means normal. Why? Kalau verb tu normal, kita hanya meletakkan ed kalau dia past tense. Itu salah satu cara kita nak tahu itu verb tu regular ke not regular. Dia biasa ke ataupun yang tak biasa. Okay. So, irregular yang tidak biasa. Contoh dia kalau sweep. Sweep is menyapu, sapu. Right? Kalau dia past tense, dia akan jadi swept. Nampak ni? Past tense dia PT. Dia bukannya ed. Jadi, kita tahu kalau itu maknanya sweep ni dia adalah irregular verb. Itu cara kita nak tahu. Alright? The one way we want to know whether it is the irregular verb or regular verb. Alright? So, I want you to do this. Okay, write down. Which one? Right. After that, selepas tu, kamu cuba buat soalan nombor 7. Choose, pilih correct words. Okay, perkataan yang betul. Whether this one or this one. Okay. To complete, untuk melengkapkan advice. Okay, what is advice? Advice ini adalah kata nasihat. Okay. Advice is nasihat. Right. The roads are icy. Jalan itu adalah berais. Drive, sila memandu. What? Okay, for example, we do it together. For number 1, drive, silalah memandu dengan berhati-hati, right? So, kita tahu, and just now ly maksud dia dengan apanya. Okay, dengan apanya. Okay, apa ni? This one is what? The adjective. Okay. Careful is adjective. Drive is verb. That's why. Okay, so the answer here is carefully. Jalan-jalan itu adalah berais. Sila memandu dengan berhati-hati. So, number 1, the answer is carefully. Right. What about number 2? It was, ianya sedang, what? Okay, it was raining. Is it hard or is it hardly? Okay. Ianya adalah hujan. Hard is lebat. Okay, yesterday semalam. Then you choose your answer. Number 3, there's a storm. Okay, ianya ada storm. Storm is ribut. Okay, ribut petir normally. Come inside. Masuk dalam. Quick, cepat. Quick means cepat. Number 4, the sun, matahari, was shining, sedang dengan terik. Okay, very bright. Okay, bright tadi apa maksud dia? Terang. Okay, today, hari ini. Number 5, it's snowing. Ianya sedang bersalji. Dress, pakailah baju. Dress means baju. Okay. Warm, maksud dia not panas. Suam, pakailah baju yang memanaskan badan. It means like that. Okay, warm is suam actually. Tapi kalau dengan baju atau pemakaian with the dress, we say it as warm. Okay, pakailah baju yang panas. It means like that. Maksud dia begitu, right? Okay, number 6. When it's foggy, apabila ianya berkabus, you want drivers, kamu mahu para pemandu, to see you, untuk nampak kamu. Easy senang. Alright. Wear, pakai. Bright, terang. Clothes, baju, pakai baju yang terang. Okay, so here what you need to do for our exercise of past continuous for lesson today, right? Okay, now let's look at this one, the last one. Okay, pronunciation, cara sebutan. Okay, this one, was. Okay, was, WEZ, like this one. This is pronunciation. Okay, was, not was. Okay, so that's how you want to pronounce. That's a little bit of it, right? So I hope you understand on how to do page 32 here. Alright, page 32. Another way for you to understand is, if you want to Google, you can do like this. Apa itu past continuous? Okay, if you don't understand in English, sekiranya kamu tidak faham bahasa Inggeris, apa sesuatu, okay, you can Google apa-apa saja yang kamu tak faham. Okay, so you can do like this. Boleh buat macam ni. Apa itu past continuous? Okay, Google. Apa itu? Okay, apakah? Apa itu? And then you write whatever that you want to know. Apa yang kamu nak tahu, kamu tulis. And then if me, sekiranya saya suka, I like to look at the images. Okay, saya suka lihat kepada images. What is images? Gambar-gambar. Okay, so if you don't understand, so you can choose later on. This one. You just read first. Baca dulu secara general. Baca dulu. Okay, apa tu? Okay, like this. Okay, for example, this one. This one has in Malay. Ini ada penerangan dalam bahasa Melayu. Contoh. Okay, jom kita tengok. Example, kalau kita tengok yang tu. So, if it is like this, past continuous. Apa itu past continuous? So, untuk menyatakan peristiwa yang sedang terjadi tapi tak terjadi sekarang. Alright, again, tengok untuk menyatakan peristiwa yang sedang terjadi tetapi bukannya terjadi sekarang. Okey? Tetapi tidak terjadi sekarang. Okey, tetapi ianya terjadi tetapi dulu sudah berlaku. Like that. So that's how you want to help yourself. Bagaimana kamu membantu diri kamu untuk memahami, to understand about something, alright, in English. If you don't understand in English, sekiranya kamu tidak faham dalam bahasa Inggeris, this is how, one of the way, ini adalah salah satu cara bagaimana kamu mahu membantu diri kamu memahami bahasa Inggeris, alright, to understand English more, alright. So I hope you understand, okay, what we learned today. Okay, you learn or revise the past continuous. Okay, revise the past continuous, and we learn a set of adverbs. Alright. So I hope you understand. If you don't understand what we learned today, feel free to ask me questions. Alright, in the text or even in the comment section. Alright, I will answer you or reply you, inshallah. Alright, that's all for today. Hopefully that we will have more rizki, okay, in the next lesson. Goodbye and assalamualaikum.